Hey, so this is my year-end wrap-up, and I'm in my new room sitting there on my laptop. So my sister's still under the weather, and she's sleeping in the living room tonight. So I'm gonna do it here, and hopefully I've never taken one with the laptop before, so let's see how it goes. So this is my year-end 2010. I started vaping on February 23rd, so I'm 311 days in. I have to say, it was effortless. It was effortless to become a non-smoker, and that's just all. I had everything out and ready. So I wanted to just show you my evolution. I keep everything from sliding underneath the laptop. Okay, so like everybody, I started with a 510. Basic 510 with the cartridge you filled with foam and you refilled. This is probably what everybody starts with, or everybody that's successful with it. But when I picked up this thing, I think this is actually one of the original batteries. But when I picked up this thing, it was that was it. I never had another cigarette after it, and it's just, I still say, amazing. And when my doctor, 86 days in, my doctor said you're a non-smoker, that freaked me out. So anyway, the evolution. So I started with your regular manual battery. So then you get tired of recharging. So we'll go with the mega battery. So then we got mega battery. A little longer, but still cool looking. Went through the whole, with the cartridges, the different kinds of fillers, the straw mods, the tea bag mods, and all that other garbage. But the biggest thing for me was battery life. So then I got one of these big boys, and subsequently got 4 more. So anyway, so then you go for battery life, so you get yourself one of these. But still, then you gotta get 2. Then you gotta get the one that charges in the end. Then you move on, like, from cartridges to cartomizers. Those are pretty cool, which are basically the atomizer and the cartridge in the same thing. You fill it up, you go all day. I ended up being really finicky and really short attention span with my juices, so I moved on to dripping. Drip tipped. Oh, crazy. Shaped massage. Even got myself one of these stainless steel whistle tips. Shades of the old cartridges. Dripping was the bomb. We were still dealing with the 510 and loving it. Then we got into the raw smoker cartos, which have no filler in them. Cartridge and atomizer, no filler, so it was like dripping, only, well, for me, only I didn't have to drip so often. Still finicky and still short attention span, so I always had 5 of these going at once with different flavors. Then discovered the 306, which is interchangeable with the 510 connections. These are 306 low res. If you notice, the bridge means you have to drip with it. So now we've got a drip tip. So now we're back to dripping. So I thought, but I enjoyed the cartomizer so much, but the vapor on the 306 was so much better. So moving right along, 306 low resistance atomizer. So it's what am I trying to say? It's a process, but actually one I've enjoyed. I enjoy not being a smoker. I enjoy tasting my food. I enjoy not panting like, like I'm going to take a heart attack if I walk the length of the house. So how I ended up 311 days later with, somebody asked me what's my favorite setup, which is a lot of good. Oh, did I mention I moved on to mods? Not everybody goes this way, but this is my saber touch. Not something you want to go walk around the grocery store with, but it's cool. It's a 5-volt. It's like smoking was a habit and vaping is a hobby. So it's like fishing. You buy your lures and your favorite bobbers and all that crap. But the old evolution of it, I mean, it's still cheaper than smoking. Because around here, we're paying $15 a pack for a pack of smoke. So even with all the juices and you have to see the steamer trunk. It's in another video. But at the end of this year, I'm still amazed that I'm a non-smoker. I'm a non-smoker. But I feel like I didn't have to give up anything. It's cool. One other piece of advice I would give to anybody that's new is don't just buy a kit and walk off into the sunset. Join the communities, go to the forums, vapor boards, ECF, that sort of thing. Watch videos, reviews, get into Vape TV and Elixir TV. Get with the community, get more information from them, and because I know people that got a kit at the same time as me, and they're still just using these and bitching about it. You got to get with the community and evolve with the rest of us, and that's how you learn. So yeah, I'll stick some links for the different places I've gone. I mean, I've started a blog for the people I know and Facebook page, but at the end of this year, I'm a non-smoker, and I am fully confident that I'll be a non-smoker for the rest of my life now. But this was effortless as far as the addiction. You gotta stick with it. You gotta get with the community and support the community and stay informed, and you'll do fine with it. So that's it for me for this year. I have some reviews coming up for if I get a chance, and Happy New Year to everybody out there.